Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome to City Skylines 2, a game I've been highly anticipating and am excited to exploit because I want to start a new game and build a new city that is as profitable as possible. And our city shall be called Milestone. And what's new in City Skylines 2? Well, a big one is that roads now carry power, drinking water, and sewage. Also, you don't have to set up grids anymore because there's a whole tool just to do that for you. Easy. So now we can have our industrial area over there, and on the other side of the main road, we can make a huge residential area, as we would in City Skylines 1. But I almost forgot to mention, roundabouts can be built in one click. So something weird like this is here, boom, traffic solved. So that's all well and good. But then what about power? Oh, power is way different. What is going on here? Electric cable that transfers low voltage. This is high voltage. We have transformers, wind turbines, lots of wind everywhere. And then coal power. Oh, and what's all this? Apparently it's groundwater deposits. But my gosh, look at the freaking electricity chart. That's nuts. But anyway, of course, we're gonna be using the coal power plant. And then we have to connect up the high voltage wire up to there, because the game's telling me to. And it looks like there's a transformer built into the power plant here. So yep, that connects up to the roads provide power, and we're done. Oh, and even more cool, you can bring one road through another and it automatically connects. Oh, the convenience. I love it. Well, then what about the zoning? Is this all the same? No. There's like row housing, mixed use housing. Thank you, game. Low rent. Rent? Interesting. And then high density. Interesting indeed. Okay, we already know what we're doing. This is all gonna be industrial. And then this is all gonna be residential. Oh, yeah, I've gotta replace all the roads. They didn't line up properly, so redoing the grid again. Anyway, along the main street here, we can have all of our shopping. Maybe a little more going into the residential space. Just for like people's convenience. And lastly, water. It's looking all the same. You can pump groundwater, I guess, if you wanted, but there's also the pumping stations and the water towers. I think these are the cheapest though, so we'll just grab some SIP from over here and then start dumping over there. Why, what? Tiny village? But we have no people yet. Oh, this is an XP-based game now. So the more you build and maybe the more population you get, the more you unlock. Ooh, and there's even like a tech tree. So you get more roundabouts, advanced road services, parking, and a whole lot more. Oh, which reminds me, I almost forgot about garbage. We need to set up a landfill. You know where we're gonna have a landfill? On this island here. It looks like the perfect little nature reserve. But it also is a convenient dumpster location, and it's not like happiness pays the bills, am I right? Oh my gosh, so this landfill is huge. Oh, and we can make it even bigger. Now I don't have to build like 20 landfills all over the place. I can just build a big one. And then we're done. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and last thing is healthcare and death care is unlocked immediately. We'll have the healthcare building here. And then our cemetery is massive. What the wowee. Okay, happy I had to redo the grid here because that is nuts. That will now go here instead. And we'll surround it with commercial buildings. So when people are visiting their perished loved ones, they can spend their inheritance on useless goods. But okay, that should be everything. Let's get the party started. And our first few buildings come to life. Oh, and we get XP for like random stuff. Like our electricity came online. Huh. Population, still at 0. Come on in, people. Come across the glorious bridge to your new home, which has developed very, very quickly. And wait, what are these? Demand. Medium density residential demand. Oh. So there's different demand for low residential. Jesus, why? Oh my gosh, that sound. I thought my city went bankrupt or something. Why is that so aggressive? Okay, we got some rock musician mansion. Yeah, not paying the bills here. Thank you, though. And already our entire city is full. Okay, let's get some row houses online then. I don't know, we can just throw them back here. Sure, I don't really know what I'm doing. YOLO. It looks like our houses are starting to be made. And they're looking shockingly normal. The first game, everything was so wacky. This game, it's like chilled out a lot. Look at that sedan. Oh, where are you going? Sedan, come back. You better be going to work. Oh, you better believe you're going to work. Oh, their car actually stays there and doesn't disappear. Interesting. Ooh, look at all the pollution. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it is beautiful. I love it. Okay. Things are coming together quickly. I like this a lot. Oh, the row houses are coming in too. Oh, don't they look cute? They all nicely stacked together. Oh, and even better, $700,000. I will take that, thank you very much. Looks like that got us into schools now. Yeah, we definitely need an educated workforce. Let's build that kind of centrally, like here. What are these? Oh, you can even upgrade it. Like a children's clinic, extensions for capacity, oh, and even a playground. Well, you know what? We're trying to attract workers, so we'll give them the playground. And then once they've had their fun as kids, they will join the workforce and be enslaved forever. Oh, wait, no. Then they go to high school. That's going right in here. And what kind of upgrades do we have for that? Extensions, neat, and a sports field. Yeah, we want that too. Healthy worker is a productive worker. And also, I have to admit, that looks freaking awesome. And man, in like no time, the city looks huge. It's only like 600 people living here, but man, busy. Definitely need something though. We need parking, lots of parking. As we saw earlier, vehicles don't just disappear anymore. You actually have to give people a place to park. So we'll build a bit of parking for the workers, then a big parking space for the high school, clinic, and elementary school. Though that is probably not enough. Look at all these freaking cars, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, I get it. The people want parking. And my reward for delivering is a cool $800,000. Yeah, no problem, friends. I got you. And can we unlock anything else aside from parking? Oh, immediately underground parking. Oh, we might get that. Ooh, or we should get fire and police services. Police headquarters, a prison, that's gonna be important. City hall and a welfare office. Interesting. What's the point of welfare though? Just be born rich, duh. Though we will need a fire hall and a police station. Kind of non-negotiables. Go get 'em, boys. Oh, and well. Look what we have already. Chickens. No, industry stuff. That's what I was looking for. We got livestock, grain, vegetables, textiles, forestry, stones, coal, ore, and oil. Well, that stuff will come a lot later. For now, looks like we have a little bit of farming over here. And do we have any rocks? No. I guess we have to start somewhere. So, chicken coop, we'll build you here, and you'll take up this entire block. Industry online. Wait, wait, what? What? Chicken coop? Let's try that again. Okay, good. Now let's deal with a bit more of that demand here. Ooh, and we're even getting some of our first medium density stuff. That's these buildings here. Oh, they're so gray and lifeless and soul crushing. Oh, we're gonna build a lot of that. I suppose if the people want it. Right now, they just desperately want low density. What's this map? Why is this all red? Residential suitability. Bad? Why is it bad here? You know what? Don't know, don't care. Guess what? You're moving. Bye. Like actually, they all are just leaving their houses and going to the new houses that are being built over here. This is so neat. The street view is awesome in this game. Except for all the cars. So how about this? We'll get underground parking unlocked, and hopefully that deals with a lot of that. Oh, and it looks like the game thinks it did. Thanks to the $1 million. What did that unlock? Public transport? Parks? Good. That's practically everything aside from communications. I want to get the communications unlocked, and then we can start looking at profitability stuff. For now, dog parks? Yeah, people love dog parks. In fact, can we get bigger parks? Well, we could get park maintenance. Sure, and then big parks. It'll fit nicely in the new neighborhood here, along with the dog park, because we have to. Oh, but this is one of the coolest things. I cannot believe this is a thing. I built a pedestrian path by the park, and when you build a road over the pedestrian park, it makes a crosswalk. Dude, I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. But then what about public transportation? We got buses. We got a bus depot, we got a taxi depot, and some transport lanes. Okay, sure. Once we got that in place, we get a bus station. That's like a main city bus hub thing. And then bus stops and shelters. Shelters more comfortable. You know what? We might be exploiting these workers, but it doesn't mean we don't treat them well. Let's start building bus stops. On odd, they work as buildings. Oh, and that's because things are wildly different in this game. So you set up the bus stops themselves, and then you can start to make paths between them. That way it's way easier to include more bus route lines in your current routes. Yeah, bud, okay. We're cooking with gas. Then you have all of the different numbers just up in the left. Nice, okay. Oh, and what's the purple bar now? Oh, we got offices. Those can just go in the middle of the city. And nice, another 1.2 mil. And that gets us the communications now. So we have post offices. No. Radio masts, server farms, telecom towers, and satellite uplinks. Suppose we'll start with these though. So you definitely have to have internet if you want to move into a city nowadays. So that covers everything. And you know what? I guess post offices are kind of important. So fair enough. We'll build one of them. Where's like a corner we can just throw this at? Sure. Right across from the coal power plant. So if it's bad mail, just throw it in the fire. Easy. That works just like the buses, where you just go around putting down mailboxes all over the place. So we will put those by the bus stops. And then have a hardtack. Okay, enough. Everything seems to be running relatively well. It's time to check out the budget. Oh my gosh, I wish I didn't check out the budget. We're broke. We're losing $101,000 per week. And oh, we're surviving practically off of government subsidies because we're in such a bad economic situation. Great. Very cool. Can we take a loan out to fix the problem? Well, we could immediately make the problem worse. Oh my gosh. Drastically worse. This is the most evil thing I've ever seen in my life. Not only does the interest rate go up depending on how much you borrow, but your monthly cost doesn't tackle the principal at all. But apparently once we have a city hall and a central bank, we can lower that like interest rate, but still, that is evil. Ooh, speaking of evil things. Taxation? Could we just raise that to like 15% for everything and everyone? Sure. It drastically changes demand though. That's okay. Oh. We can change individual taxation levels based on their education. So the dumb factory workers who don't understand how taxes work anyway, well, we can charge them a little bit more. Then as they become more educated, we'll charge them less and less because they'll better understand what the heck I'm doing. Then industrial. Oh my gosh, you can go through the whole 9 yards. Vehicles can be super expensive. Crude oil you can tax out the wazoo. Livestock? Oh, wow. So since we have livestock, if we increase the taxes, does that do anything bad? Like, are they gonna be upset? I don't know. But apparently it's more efficient because the workers are happy. Wow. That means happiness literally can pay the bills. Oh my gosh. You know what that means? More dog parks. And now, number go up? I can't believe it. We're profitable. The dog parks brought our city from the depths. And we're making like 20 grand a month. It's not great, but it's better than losing $100,000. And looking into services, Could we lower the budget on a lot of this stuff? Sure. The road conditions could suffer a little bit. Healthcare? Excuse me, I don't think so. In parks and recreation? Ugh, that's... we need the dog parks. They're too important. And the Wi-Fi and communication stuff? I'm a harsh businessman at heart, but even I wouldn't take away the Wi-Fi. Besides, the budget's up, we're profitable, and we have hardly expanded at all. So just imagine once we finally take over the rest of the world. Or don't. You know what? Let's buy a few tiles. Let's see how things work. Actually, there's one main thing I want to try out. Can we buy tiles outside of our own territory? Bro, we're living in the future. Wait. What's that? Is this a car accident? Oh, it's like a car that had a trailer on it. Oh, that's kind of scary. Hope they're okay. Back to what we're doing here. Well, I guess we kind of need to connect up to the highway, eh? Let's buy those as well. And then we have our power lines right there. But do we have water? Literally no water. Did I buy tiles with any fancy resources? Nope, no farming. But trees, oh yeah, trees. So how about this? Let's set up a logging area. I want this entire coastline to all be factories anyway, so this kind of works out perfectly. For the power, we just need a transformer. I can go there and connect up to the main grid. And then this is temporary. Don't worry, this is temporary. We're just gonna drive right on through the highway there, so vehicles can go back and forth. Now we go set up the industry. So put the main building like on the corner, and to build around these maybe temporary roads that I made. Oh wait, except that we still don't have water. So do we build a water tower? Or maybe we just buy these tiles, which kind of makes the power stuff redundant. But also it unlocks most of this farmland, and I wanted the farmland. So this is definitely temporary. Again, definitely temporary. But we're also gonna bring this through to there. And that'll allow us to bring our pipes over from our existing network, and then we don't have to build an expensive water tower that costs $30,000 a month to upkeep. So yeah, half the farmland will be grain, and the other half will be vegetables. And we'll leave it like that for now. At least until we can change out the highway, because I don't really like it. Well, aside from the bridge. The bridge is kind of neat. Oh, and it would probably be important to build some bus routes out here. Yeah, that would be a good one. Oh, and then of course we also need a little tiny parking lot for people who want to drive. Because who knows, maybe some people aren't into the 2-hour commute via a bus. And big question, did that work? So when we press play, is there like any movement at all? Wait, I wouldn't really call that movement, but that's something. Is there like a production tab? There is a production tab. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So we're making tons of lumber, that's working out. Making a little bit of grain, making a little bit of vegetables. Oh my gosh, we have a deficit of 128 tons of grain? Jeez, dude, we need so much more farming. Hopefully when these things level up, they can produce more stuff. Man, they better. Yeah, we'd have to gather up all of the grain on the entire map at least to meet that kind of demand. And also, since we're out here and these are employed, maybe we should do a little bit more work. I want to try and move my existing industrial infrastructure over here. So again, pretty basic. At least now we can fill all of that in easily, so long as we provide a few services and a lot more parking. It's good, and are rewarded with $1.4 million. Oh, and that's what the green thing here is. That's how many tiles we can buy with this milestone. Wow, that's a lot. More expansion a little bit later. We're probably really low on power. We are very low on power. We're importing power, okay. Maybe we should spend the experience points on something. A gas power plant? Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah. This thing is crazy, dude. Okay, we can build it over here by the other substation. Yeah, that was a good decision. I love how it looks. That is so cool. Oh, and we can upgrade it. This is a solid upgrade. $300,000 and $80,000 a month, but takes 15% less resources. And this one reduces air pollution by a lot, but the upkeep is $100,000 a month? Okay, this is expensive building, but it makes us an insane amount of power. And we're exporting a ton of megawatts as well, which is even better. And a quick overview of the rest of the city. Any other problems? Yes, big ones. Not enough customers. Why? Oh, it highlights areas where there can be lots of customers. And this is where I should build then this stuff. Checks out, have fun then. Oh, but now we have the mixed housing. So it has stores on the bottom and living up top. So we can just build that instead for like everything now. Way better. Oh no, though, problems are expanding. Why? What's wrong with you? High rent? High rent. But you're an industrial space. What? Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm seeing what's going on here. This isn't gonna be just some static city. It's going to have to evolve over time depending on what I build. So I'm gonna have to build different things in different areas, unlike City Skylines 1, where it's like, hey, there's demand, boom. Build towers, people move in, you're done. No, with this game, you have to move and groove based on where you're building, and like everything is constantly changing. But we'll see how things develop next time, because that is gonna be all for today. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please remember to subscribe, because I'll be playing a lot more City Skylines, let me tell you. But for now, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.